Good afternoon to you all.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I had the chance to speak with the Oba of the Yoruba community in Enugu State during the constitutional review hearing held in Enugu for the Southeast region. He was genuinely impressed by the public turnout, calling it a sign that more Nigerians are beginning to take governance seriously and wants to be part of shaping the country's future. He also talked about the imbalance in state creation. He pointed out that while other regions have 6 states, the Southeast still has only 5. In his view, creating one more state in the Southeast is necessary for fairness, equity, and balance. On the issue of citizenship, he made a strong case of using state of residence as a basis, especially for people who have lived in a state for 10 years or more. According to him, it's time we rethink what it really means to belong. And finally, he brought up something important which most people overlook: the census. Nigeria's constitution says we should conduct one every 10 years, but it's been 19 years since the last one. He believes that this is something we need to fix urgently if we want to plan properly as a nation.
All right, this is Inside Africa 360. May we meet you, sir? I am Oba Isiaka Abidemi Salmon, MNSC PhD, the leader and Oba of Yoruba community in Enugu State.
Okay, so you are here with your community members. So why are you here today?
We are here to witness an epoch-making event which is about the review of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The public hearing has just been concluded here in the Southeast. Enugu is serving as Zone A Center for Enugu, Anambra, and Ebonyi. So we just finished participating in the review of the Constitution of the Nigeria, the public hearing for Zone A.
To you personally, what can you say about the turnout of the event here today?
The turnout during this public hearing is very massive and is encouraging, and that shows that the citizens are now more interested in how the country is being governed through a constitutional process.
All right. Now, there are lots of things that were presented: more state creation, reserved seat for women, and state policing, and all that. Which one particularly can you specifically talk about?
Like when I made my presentation on behalf of my community, I talk about balancing the imbalance. In the country, we have six geopolitical zones. We have the Northwest, we have the Northeast, the North Central, the Southeast, Southwest, and Southeast. And you could see Northwest is having 7 states, Northeast is having 6, North Central 6, Southwest 6, South 6. Is only in the Southeast we have 5 states. So for me, I think for equity, for fairness, for balance, there should be an additional state for the Southeast first before we can now consider creation of other states in other regions. That is number 1. Number 2, I talk about the issue of citizenship and indigenous status. In this country today, we know what is called state of origin. You want to do anything, they ask you to go back to your state of origin. You have someone living in Ebonyi, you want to sign a simple paper, they will say maybe if you are from Kano, if you are from Yobe, you should go back to sign ordinary paper. So we are advocating that we should be using state of residence. When someone has stayed in a particular state for 10 years, is living there, is paying taxes, there is nothing to discriminate against about again. So this issue of citizenship and indigenship by birth, by marriage, by matter of settlement over years, I think that is very germane to us too. Then also, I talk about census. Census is very important. People are not thinking towards that direction. For instance, the last census was in 2006. That was 19 years ago. So if we want to plan anything, if we want to do any strategic planning, we call on National Population Census to serve us with the data. Are we going to be planning on data that were collected 19 years ago? For instance, that 19 years ago, I was in university as an undergraduate in final year. Today, I'm a PhD. And I'm very sure that during that census, I was in Osun State. I was captured as probably maybe an indigenous resident of Osun State. But for the past 17 years now, I've been in Enugu State. So how do we plan if we don't have accurate data? So the last census was held in 2006. That was 19 years ago. And in the constitutions, it was stipulated that every 10 years, we're supposed to be having census. But even 10 years is long enough. because we have multiple births, we have death, we have migration from one place to another. So we can't be waiting for 10, 19 years to conduct census. 5 years maximum should be okay, so that we can be updating our data and we can now have a reliable data to plan our development on.
Thank you so much. This is a wonderful take from you. Okay, tell us something about the reserve seat for women.
We've been shouting this reserve seat for women for all the whole nation have been shouting, and you can see what happened there. We women, we have been put behind, but now we are asking for additional seats for women in the decision making of the country, so that our voices will be heard. Our problem, a man cannot even tell us this is your problem. It's we women that know where our problem is, and we can talk ourselves. So we are agitating for our government to reserve some seats for women, so that our own voices will be heard nationwide. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time.
Please hit the like and subscribe button.